everyone, we are back with another video, and today's one is a very exciting one because this is going to be part 2 of my festive reading vlogs on my channel this year. The first one was kind of just a chill one where I was kind of getting back into reading and also back into vlogging and just showing you guys like getting ready for Christmas and stuff, and just some like things I did this month. But this vlog I'm very excited about because I'm starting this vlog on Christmas Day. It is Christmas Day today, which is very exciting. Christmas Day is one of my favorite days of the year. I would say that I do like Halloween more than Christmas, but I love Christmas as well. And I'm starting this vlog today. I was hoping to start it last night, but I ended up being like really busy and stuff, and again today, so I'm only starting it now on like the evening of Christmas Day. But basically this vlog I'm going to be filming over my Christmas holidays, like when I'm off school because I'm free and stuff, and just showing you guys like, you know, how my Christmas went this year, and like some festive reads I'll be reading, and just like what I'm doing over the Christmas holidays and stuff. So I did one of these last year and I'm doing it again this year, like a Christmas holidays vlog. So today is Christmas Day, so I figured how I would start this vlog is to do like a mini haul of like some things that I got for Christmas this year. So that's what I'm gonna do now to start the vlog. I have like all my stuff here and I'm gonna do like a little haul. This honestly is not to brag or anything about like the stuff I got. It's honestly just to show you guys like what I got this year and stuff, and to talk about some of the things. So, yeah, I'm gonna get started with something that I got in October this year for my birthday was a record player, and I've always wanted a record player because I just think they're like really cool and like vintage and stuff, and I'm very happy with my record player. I've been using it a lot since. I already had a few records for it, but I got some more for Christmas, so I'm gonna show you guys like what albums I got. So the first one that I got is Folklore by Taylor Swift. This is one of my all-time favorite albums. I still remember, I think actually I might have vlogged it last year, like last summer, when this album was announced and came out. I just like, because honestly last year was like such a depressing year and stuff, and I feel like Taylor releasing Folklore and Evermore honestly like was the highlights of last year for me. Like they honestly helped me through that year, her music. And I honestly think that Folklore and Evermore are Taylor's like best work that she's done. I just think they're absolutely amazing. They're so like, when I first listened to Folklore, I won't lie, I was a bit skeptical because like it's so different to like anything else she had done beforehand, but it's just truly fantastic. So I absolutely love this album, and I had to get it on record obviously because I already had Evermore. That was actually the first record I got from my record player, and I wanted to get Folklore to go with it because, you know, they are sister albums. It's also like, I don't know if you can see this, it's like this really nice creamy color. I'm not gonna take it out just because, you know, I want to keep it safe, but that's the first one that I got. And then another one that I got was ABBA Gold. I actually got this off my parents, and I have been really getting like into ABBA this year. I just think their music is like so fun and I love it. And I also love their new album Voyage that came out this year. So I decided to get their greatest hits album from my record player. There is the back. Lots of good songs on here. Dancing Queen, obviously we all know and love that song. Gimme Gimme Gimme, love that song. That's honestly probably my favorite ABBA song. The Winner Takes It All is amazing too, so there's some really good songs on here, and I'm really looking forward to listening to that one. And then the last one that I got is actually like a fairly new release, and if I can get it out, it's so heavy, but it's Red, Taylor's version. I can't even express how much I love this album. Like, the original Reds was an album that I grew up with. It was the first album that I heard by Taylor and that got me into her music. And I grew up, like, with that album. So Taylor's version was honestly just such perfection. Like, she re-recorded it so perfectly. Some of the songs I think sound even better. And I just think like the vault tracks on this album are amazing. Especially All Too Well. The 10-minute version is just truly amazing. I think even if you aren't like a huge fan of Taylor Swift, that everyone should listen to that song. It's just amazing. But yeah, I'm very happy to have this album. I love the cover of this album. I think Taylor looks stunning on it. And there's obviously the track list on the back, 30 songs on this album. It's very long. There's like 4 discs in here. And this is the inside. I think it's really pretty. So I obviously had to get this because I was just so excited for this album. Yeah, there's like 4 records in here, as you can see. And then I ordered some stuff from like Taylor Swift's website. The first thing that I ordered was a notebook for myself because I really love journaling and stuff. I think I've spoken about this on my channel before. So I decided to get this cute little Fearless notebook from her website. I really like this. I think it's just a cute little notebook, and yeah, I just look forward to using it. But the thing that I'm most excited about that I got is this hoodie. I saw actually that she was selling this again. It was actually on sale, I think, when I bought it, like, or was she doing a restock, something like that. But yeah, here it is. I'm gonna try hold it up to the point where you guys can see it. Yeah, so it's like, I don't know how well you guys can see that, but it's a Fearless Taylor's version hoodie. I love the color so much, and like the picture on it. And it feels like so nice. I just can't wait to wear this. And I did order like another piece of clothing from her website, which is the All Too Well knit scarf. But that's actually not out till January. Like, it was on pre-order when I got it. So when I do get that, I will just show it to you guys in like a separate vlog. So yeah, I look forward to that. And then I have a few other things, I think. Okay, I did get this little mug. It's like a mug brownie gift set with like a little mug brownie mix. So I just thought that was nice, and of course I drop out. I just thought that was nice and cute, so there's that. And then everything else really is honestly just sweets, like selection boxes. And then I don't know if any of you guys, because I know I have some American viewers, I don't know if you guys have this in the States, if there's any American viewers watching, but I absolutely love Quality Street every Christmas. Perfection. But yeah, that is my little mini haul, you know, for Christmas. So yeah, that's gonna be the start of this vlog. I'm gonna speak to you guys a bit later because I want to go get started on a Christmassy read, and I'll talk to you guys like later when I've read a bit of it and stuff. So yeah, that's just the start of this vlog. Hello everyone, so it is Monday the 27th, and yesterday I spent the entire day reading, so I want to talk about that with you guys. I actually read like a lot of my book. I read 90 pages of Let It Snow yesterday, and this is a really cute little holiday read so far. As I don't know if I talked about this yet, but yeah, this is the book I'm currently reading. I've decided to take a pause on my current reads, which were Siege and Storm and The Viscount Who Loved Me, in order to read this, and then I'll go back to them and finish them. As soon as I finish this one, guys, I don't think I'm going to reach my reading goal for this year, which was 50 books. But honestly, you know, I've still read a lot, so I won't be too mad either way, but you know, we're running out of year, and I don't know if I'm gonna get to it. But yeah, this is really cute so far. So as I mentioned, there's 3 stories in this. And the one I'm currently reading, like the first one, is The Jubilee Express by Maureen Johnson. And we're basically just following this girl whose name is Jubilee. And basically there's like this popular um thing in like the word of the story called like Flobby Village, and it's like this like collectible Santa's village thing that, you know, people are really into in the book. And her parents have got arrested because they were involved in a riot at like, you know, one of the events involving this thing. So they're in jail, so they've sent her to go stay with her grandparents, but her train breaks down along the way and she's helped by this guy named Stuart. So it's actually really cute so far. There's just a nice, cozy, festive feel to it. I'm also using my new bookmark. A friend actually gifted this to me. I think it's really cute. It's just a little like metal bookmark with the letter S in it for my name. I just think it's really cute. So yeah, I am enjoying this too far. Like, it's not anything too special, but it's just cute. So I just wanted to update you guys on that for the moment. And I'll probably check in with you guys like later when I've read a bit more, because I'm going to be going out for coffee and stuff now. So I'm also wearing my Fearless hoodie today, because yay, you know. But yeah, I'll check in with you guys like later on. Hey, so I just wanted to update you guys quickly because I didn't get to speak to you yesterday, which was Tuesday, so it is now Wednesday. The last time I spoke to you was Monday. And I am actually getting, as you can see, quite close to the end of Let It Snow. I am enjoying this enough. I think the first story is probably going to remain my favorite, the one by Maureen Johnson, which was the Jubilee Express. I really, really enjoyed that one. And then the second story, which I have read now, was A Cheer-tastic Christmas Miracle by John Green, which I wasn't a huge fan of, although I did find like the ending satisfying, but just like the story and the characters didn't do it for me. But so far I'm like on the last story, which is called The Patron Saint of Pigs by Lauren Miracle. And so far I'm enjoying that one, so we'll see what I think of the last story. So yeah, this is actually just a fun little, you know, cheesy collection of Christmas romance stories. It really honestly reminds me of Love Actually, which I just recently watched. Because like, you know, it's 3 different stories set at Christmas time of people falling in love, and they're all kind of intertwined in a way too. Like, you know, you'll have a character in one story knows or like goes to school or something with a character from like one of the previous stories and stuff. So I like how they're connected like that. There is actually also a Netflix film of this, which like is the version I bought, is the movie tie-in version. So I'm definitely gonna check the film out afterwards, because Kiernan Shipka is in it and I really, really like her. She played Sabrina in Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, which is one of my favorite shows. And I think Jacob Batalon from like the Tom Holland Spider-Man films is in it too. Speaking of Spider-Man, I actually was lucky enough to get to see No Way Home for a second time yesterday, because it's honestly my favorite film of the year that I've watched this year. So I wanted to make sure that I got to see it a second time before it left cinemas. And I enjoyed it even more the second time around. It's just such a perfect Spider-Man film, and I'm just obsessed with it. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to this and see what I think of the last story. The second story kind of followed a couple of friends, um, you know, on Christmas Eve, and they're trying to go to the Waffle House to meet up with cheerleaders and stuff. But this one so far, we're just kind of following like a girl called Addie, and she's really heartbroken because like this guy that she likes Jeb, you know, they had a fight and stuff. And just things aren't great for her right now. Just kind of having a lonely Christmas. So that's kind of what's happening at the minute. And yeah, it's just a cute little short story collection. So that's all I want to update you guys with. I will hopefully get this finished by tomorrow so that I can work on finishing at least Siege and Storm and the Viscount Who Loved Me for the end of the year. Don't think I'm gonna hit my reading goal as I was saying, but hopefully I get to finish those books. So that's all for this episode. Okay, so hello everyone. It is now Friday, and today is actually New Year's Eve, the last day of the year, which I honestly can't believe because, like, I just think this year has gone by, like, so quickly. But I'm, like, really, like, mostly happy with how this year has gone for me. You know, I had a lot of good memories this year. I have a lot of good memories from this year. But in terms of, like, reading especially, I think this year has been a very, very good reading year for me. Even if I didn't hit my Goodreads reading challenge of 50 books, it's fine. I'm just, like, really happy, like, with how consistently, like, I've read this year, and it was kind of one of my goals for 2021 at the start of the year, to, like, read more, and I have read a lot more. And I'm just really happy about that. But I want to talk about some books, obviously. So I have finished Let It Snow. I finished this morning, and I really, really enjoyed this book. I give it 4 out of 5 stars. I think the second story, I didn't really enjoy. Like, I didn't feel the second story so much. So, like, there's 3 stories in here. The first one by Maureen Johnson, The Jubilee Express, I really, really enjoyed. I thought it was a cute little, like, romance story. The second one, I wasn't a huge fan of. That was the one by John Green. It was called A Cheer-tastic Christmas Miracle. And the last one, The Patron Saint of Pigs, was a really cute one, too. I like that one by Lauren Miracle. I like that one. But yeah, overall, this was a cute little collection of some, you know, kind of wintry, like, cozy little romance stories. And I especially love, like, at the end, how they tied all the stories and the characters from each story together. I just think that was really well done. And yeah, very like Love Actually, as I was saying. But I definitely do want to check out the Netflix film now that I've finished the book. So I might talk about that later in the vlog. But now that I've finished Let It Snow, I want to get back to the reads I was on before I read Let It Snow. Now, this vlog will probably continue into the first couple of days of the new year, like January. And it will, like, see me make my way through the rest of Siege and Storm and the Viscount Who Loved Me. Now, like, I'm gonna see how I get on, but these reads could probably end up being counted for as 2022 reads. I would really, really like to finish this one today, but I just don't know. Like, I am planning on just sitting down and reading for the rest of the night, and then later on I'll be celebrating the new year. We'll do a ring in for the new year later tonight. I'll make sure to, like, include you guys along with that. You know, I'm excited for 2022. I'm excited to see, like, where my reading goes and just where life takes me next year and stuff, you know. I don't know, life has been pretty good this year. It's had its ups and downs, but, like, this year has been mostly okay, I think. But yeah, I do want to get back to Siege and Storm. I was on 200, page 200, when I left off on this. I do not even remember what was happening. So, oh, okay, yeah. They'd gone to visit the King and Queen of Ravka. I remember now. I had to refresh my memory, but I'm excited to delve back into this. So far, as I was saying in my last vlog, this is quite an enjoyable sequel to Shot and Bone. And yeah, I'm just excited to read the rest of the story. Also, I meant to let you guys know, because I never did, I reread How the Grinch Stole Christmas on Christmas Eve, and then I watched the film because, like, I love that film. It's so cute. And then speaking of films, I do like always like to talk to you guys about what I've been currently watching. So I watched The Holiday a couple nights ago because they have taken it off of Netflix as of today, I think. With Cameron Diaz and Kate Winslet, Jack Black, and Jude Law. And I really, really enjoyed that film. It's, oh my god, it was spectacular. Like, just the perfect romantic comedy, and I absolutely adored it. Oh my god, it was so cute and such a great like love story for the characters in it. I really, really, really enjoyed that film. So I would highly recommend it. You can still watch it even if Christmas is over. It's not too Christmassy, to be honest. Um, and then yesterday I watched like Netflix's newest film, Don't Look Up. And I really enjoyed that film. I think like even though it was like a satire and stuff of like kind of like spoke a lot as well on like how we on the world have reacted to like climate change and stuff like that. I'm not like trying to get too political or anything, but it's just like the film was kind of being political. So but I really enjoyed that film, and I thought it was a very powerful like ending too. And basically, if you don't know what the film is about, it stars Leonardo DiCaprio and Jennifer Lawrence, and it's basically like Jennifer Lawrence and Leonardo DiCaprio's characters are astronomers, and Jennifer Lawrence's character has discovered a comet that if it hits Earth, it's like falling to Earth, will destroy the Earth and wipe out the human race. And so they try to spread word about it and to try and get the government and stuff to take action. So yeah, that's basically the plot of the film, and I really, really enjoyed it. Timothée Chalamet was in it as well, Meryl Streep, Ariana Grande, and Kate Blanchett. So it had a really good cast, I think, and I think they all really shined in each of their roles. Also, the song from the film by Ariana Grande, Just Look Up, is a very good song. I do recommend you go listen to that song. I've been listening to it a lot, even before I watched the movie. It's a very good song, but it definitely like makes more sense when you've watched the movie with the context of it. Because first time I heard the song was like what, and then I watched the movie and it was like, oh, makes sense. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. So those are some movie recommendations if you're looking for some enjoyable films to watch. So yes, I'm gonna go and read Siege and Storm now, and I will talk to you guys whenever I do. Hey everyone, so it's been a minute since I last spoke to you. The last time that I spoke to you was on New Year's Eve, and today is actually the 3rd of January 2022. I'm actually like really happy that we're in the new year. I feel like a new year is always like a nice fresh start where you can like kind of start anew and set some goals for yourself for the year. In terms of goals for this year, I guess just read more once again. But also I think like I don't know, like what would be like my goals for this year? I think to journal more because I kind of haven't journaled in a bit. I used to be big into journaling. It was something I kind of got into out of boredom during the first lockdown. So maybe that. I don't really have any other goals at the minute, but I do want to talk to you guys because I have updates for both of my current reads. I'm gonna start with Siege and Storm by Lee Bardugo. Um, I am absolutely obsessed with this book. I don't know if I'm gonna enjoy this more than Shadow and Bone yet. I feel like there's a lot happening. Because, like, in Shadow and Bone, like, don't get me wrong, a lot went down in that book. But as I kind of mentioned in the vlog where I read Shadow and Bone, it kind of all took place in like, or at least mostly in the little palace. So I think it felt like a bit enclosed, even though like it is a big place and there was a lot going on. But this one, like, there's been a lot going on. You know, we've been on the seas, we've been like traveling around Ravka, and you know, it's just like there's a lot going on. One thing that I will say is this book is hugely important from what I've read so far. I'm actually coming up to the end of it, but it is hugely important for Elena's character and also like her growth as a person. We just see like her go through a lot in this book, and it's also very clear that like the events from the last book have had like a mental effect on her and stuff, and we do see her struggle like a lot in this book with like kind of recovering from that trauma. And I just like think this book is just like helping me learn so much more about her character. The other thing is I think there is a lot going on between Elena and Mal in this book. I don't want to really get into like spoiler territory because I do think you should go read these books, but just basically there's a lot going on with the relationship at the minute, and it is a lot to process. And we also see like Elena starting to like, I suppose, like become hungry with power. Like, I don't know if that's like the right way to put it, but basically like she is kind of letting like the power she has at the minute go to her head a bit, and it is like a little concerning. But I'm really, really enjoying this. As I've said before, I absolutely adore Nikolai. I think he's a great addition to the set of characters. And reading this has made me want to rewatch Shadow and Bones, so I think a rewatch might be in store this month. So that is Siege and Storm. Next, I want to talk about The Viscount Who Loved Me. I'm enjoying this even more now. As you guys know, I thought that The Duke and I was a hugely disappointing read. I really enjoyed it right up until the end. The ending ruined the entire book for me, but this is a huge improvement, so props to Julia Quinn on that. She has learned how to better construct a romance, I think, because I feel like the romance in the first book, while it was very cute and very investing until it wasn't, I feel like it was very rushed, whereas here we're kind of seeing it grow over time, and it feels much more like fleshed out and stuff. So I think she's definitely improved on that. You can kind of see in this book that she has improved as a writer from the first book to this one. Also, there was a little cameo from Daphne and Simon not too long ago in the book, which was kind of nice to see them again. Simon, nice to see again. Daphne, I don't care too much for her after the events of the first book, but it's all right, I guess. But I absolutely adore Kate Sheffield in this book, and I cannot wait to see what they do with that character when Bridgerton season 2 comes along pretty soon, actually, in March. So that is my updates for both of the books, and later on tonight, actually, I'm planning to watch the film version of Let It Snow. I know it's January and I shouldn't be watching Christmas films, but it's just because I really want to like watch the film version to see how it compares to the book, and also to see like how they fit all the stories into like its runtime and make it work. So yeah, I'm gonna watch that later. So that is my update for today. I will hopefully speak to you guys again tomorrow, because I should hopefully be finished Siege and Storm by then and be able to update you guys on that. This vlog will probably end once I finish both of my current reads. So there you go. Yeah, that's my update. Okay, everyone, so I just had to come talk to you guys because it is the next day now. It is Tuesday, the 4th of January, and I have just finished Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo. Oh my goodness. I absolutely adored this book from start to finish. The first Shadow and Bone book, I really, really enjoyed. I did give it a 4 out of 5, but I thought that wasn't anything too special, but it was like a really enjoyable fantasy book, and I loved the characters a lot. But this just like had everything that I liked about the first book and improved on it better. Like it was absolutely amazing. Like so much happened in this book, from like pirate sequences, which I'm a big fan of, to like battles, emotion. Like I just like I really went on a journey reading this book. So I give it a 5-star. Absolutely spectacular. Like, oh, fantastic fantasy novel. Like, I cannot wait for season 2 of the show to see what they do with this. But my heart is just absolutely broken. Like, the last, I would say, like, good 40 or so pages of this book were just absolutely heartbreaking and gut-wrenching. Like, oh my god, they literally tore me to pieces. Like, just so much happened so fast, and like, I just can't even process it. And such like a perfect ending to the book. Like, it was madness, but just such an ending. And I am so glad that I recently bought Rune and Rising, because I just can't like wait to see. That just fell. But I just can't wait to see like what happens next. Like, that was just absolutely spectacular. Like, what I liked about this book, without giving it away, the like character development. There was so much more character development in this book, and they really, really, really like showed us a lot more of Elena's true character, and like a lot of the things that like she goes through. It's just so hard to watch, and like I just, my heart ached for Alina throughout this whole book, with everything she had to deal with. My god, I do not know how she had the energy to go through everything she went through in this book and the first book, and still like be, well, like mostly okay. Like, oh my goodness, like Jesus Christ, she like, it was just so much. And then like there is so much like with relationships in this book, and like also like power, and like how power changes us, and like, you know, like the scary side to great power. um you know, like I always think back to the quote from Spider-Man, like, with great power comes great responsibility. But like it was just like, I just, oh my god, like I just don't even know what to say. And then the addition of Nikolai, I just absolutely love him. I think like he really was there to like bring light when, you know, there wasn't much light or stuff. And I just really, really loved his character, and I think it was an absolutely great addition to the book. And I'm just so glad that like he was written into this book and included in the world. And I just really enjoyed reading about him. And then like the ending, oh my god. And if I hated the Darkling in the first book, this book made me hate him even more. I just like, I can't even begin to comprehend his actions throughout these books. Like, I just can't even begin to comprehend it. He's literally insane, but absolutely spectacular book. I just like, so much better than the first one. Just amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. I cannot wait for the second season to see how they adapt that. So that is that. Now that I'm finished Siege and Storm, I'm going to be focusing my attention for the next couple of days on solely the Viscount Who Loved Me, Bridgerton Book 2, which I am quite enjoying. You know, it's a nice little fluffy historical romance, but I'm just like, ugh, like this is all I can think about right now. Anyway, so I'm gonna try to go process that book for the rest of the night. Hey everyone, so I know I'm filming in the same location as the last clip, but I just wanted to add a quick ending clip to this vlog to wrap it up, because I have now finished The Viscount Who Loved Me by Julia Quinn, the second book in the Bridgerton series, obviously. And I absolutely loved this. I thought it was a cute little fluffy romance read and a huge improvement over The Duke and I, which I was liking until the end, which then ruined it, hence me hating it. But this really improved on it. I feel like Julia Quinn's writing has evolved so much since The Duke and I, and then like to this one. Like, she is writing her characters better, I think. Better characters. She is writing things more sensibly, I suppose. And I think some of the mistakes she made in the first book that, you know, I wasn't a big fan of and that made me dislike that book, are fixed here. And I think maybe, like, I'm not trying to hate on Julia Quinn at all, because I do think that she is a good author, and maybe The Duke and I just wasn't her best. Like, I think it was her first book, right? Maybe. I don't know. So, you know, first books are hard to get right, but this, fantastic. I really liked it. I loved the romance in this book. It's enemies to lovers, which I am a huge sucker for. As I said, I think I said that already. And I loved Kate as main character, and Anthony. I've loved him since the first book and in the show, but it was just nice to see his character grow even more in this book. So I just really, really enjoyed this, and I give it 4 out of 5 stars on my Goodreads. This is also now my second book of 2022 already, but only because obviously Seed and Storm and this book I started in December and only finished now. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed this, and I will be looking forward to season 2 of the show when it comes out in March. So yeah, that is it for this little reading vlog. Keep an eye out, because I will have new videos and probably more reading vlogs on your way soon. You know, I'm feeling like the productivity vibes again. I feel like I always feel this way at the start of the new year. Like, I always have a drive in me to like start being productive again, and just like a sense of motivation that really isn't there, or as it lingers, it kind of just fades, you know, as the year goes on. And or it doesn't linger, I should say, and then kind of fades as the year goes on. But like, basically, right now I'm just feeling the productivity vibes in me, so I'm just trying to get like lots of reading done and vlogging and YouTube content as well. So you will probably be seeing some new videos from me. I am gonna try this year though, even though I'm probably just on a productivity high at the minute. I really want to try this year to keep my productivity going throughout the whole year. I think a huge setback for me last year was like when school started up again. But honestly, I'm trying not to let that phase me. And also, I think my mind was just in a lot of places last year. And even in the summer, there was a heat wave, so I just didn't feel like doing things. So I feel like all of those things might have contributed to that, in comparison to the lockdown at the start of last year, where I was really productive. But I'm just like really looking forward to like being back on YouTube again and like chatting with you guys about books, because like, do you know what, like, books just give me so much joy in my life, and I really don't care like what anybody thinks about that. Like, they just bring me so much joy, and I it's just such a passion that I'm like proud of, and I just love reading, and it's just gives me like so much comfort, like, as well, when I need it. So there we go. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. But I hope you really enjoyed this video, and I shall see you guys in the next one. So goodbye.